Hey, how you doing? This is Tom. This is Tom's Radio Room Show. I got a brand new radio. This is, let me turn the volume down here. Get my finger on the button here. There we go. It's on the weather band right now. It's from this company, which I've gotten several radios from. I bought several radios from. And it's AM, FM, shortwave, VHF, and the weather band. Covers all the bands. Very small. Easily fits in your hand. Very small telescopic antenna. It's only about 6 inches. So not going to get much on the shortwave, although they do supply a long wire antenna to clip onto the telescopic antenna. And you will need this if you want to listen to shortwave. I have done a band scan on shortwave, and I got a couple of stations here in the United States, and that was about it. It has ATS, automatic tuning and storing. It stores up to 99 signals in each band, FM, VHF, AM, and shortwave. It has a built-in rechargeable battery, which I will tell you about later. It's a DSP receiver. Also, let me set this down for a second. Also, my good friend Michael, who made this plaque for me, just sent me a brand new one with multiple colors and everything. Tom's Radio Room Show, news and reviews, shortwave radios, scanner radios, emergency radios, electronic gadgets. I want to thank Michael for supporting my show and providing me with these nice little plaques that I can use in my videos. This has a clock, of course, which it defaults to, which is on right now. It has a nice size screen, big letters with a orange background or backlight. The FM is stereo. Like I said, it does have ATS. It has a sleep function. This thing is packed with stuff, and it's only, I think, $25, and it's got a discount now of, let me turn around here a second, 15% discount. That's about it. I can show you the radio now. And it comes with this charging cord. Up the top is the signal strength. Once you let it set for a few minutes, it goes back showing the time. It doesn't show the frequency. And the backlight goes off. Here's the band select of all those bands I mentioned. Here's a sleep timer. Here's tuning up and down. There's no tuning dials. These two buttons here. Here's the scan, ATS, automatic tuning and storing, or search, or it will turn on when you're in the NOAA frequency. It will turn on NOAA alerts. Here's the memo, which is the memories you can get to. On the side here is to put it in the sleep timer mode or turn it on and off. Volume up and down, charging port, and then on the top we have the earphones jack, the memory plus and minus when you're going through the stored memories, the time set, and excuse me, this is the lock, keyboard lock. I can use the tune, go up and down. And like I say, it's got a tiny, there it is. That's all the antenna it's got for telescopic antenna. Let me change bands for you. Let's go to, there's FM. It's playing music, so I'm not going to stay there. There's VHF. VHF goes from, let me look it up here. VHF, 30 megahertz to 200 megahertz, inclusive. The shortwave band, when you do the scan, it scans every frequency. So it's a little slow. The bandwidth is, not bandwidth, but the band range is 3.2 megahertz to 21.95. And then the weather band covers all 7 weather band frequencies. Okay, let's see, what were we doing? We were going to tune. Okay, that's VHF, and then the other band is AM, and then there's shortwave, and I'll start a band scan, but it'll take a while, so I'll interrupt it. But I'll start a band scan. Here we go. Push and hold. There it goes. All right, set it down here. Now, the bad news. And it's bad, maybe not. The bad news is the battery is only 900 milliamp hours. 900 milliamp hours. So I did a test where I had it on the weather band, playing one of the, I let it on one of the weather channels so I could hear it, and I let it run, and I kind of lost track. Let me look at my sheet over here. Hold on. I'm so disorganized. So I started tracking it yesterday, and it started out 3 bars. That's the maximum number of bars at 8:34 a.m. And then within 20 minutes, it had dropped down to 2 bars. And then it stayed there at 2 bars until the last reading I took was at 3:26 p.m. the same day. So then I didn't take another reading until the next morning, and it was off. So I don't know exactly how long it lasted. So of the time that I tracked, it lasted 7 hours on a full charge. Only 7 hours. Now, it could have been a lot longer than that, but it was definitely less than 24 hours on a full charge. I tried using the radio with one of my AC adapters, cheap AC adapter, and this cord, and it created too much noise. I don't know if it would have a problem if you were using a power pack, a DC power pack, so there's no AC involved. You might be able to do that. Also, lots of variables when doing that test, like how much volume I had. I had a kind of normal volume, what frequency you're listening to. The backlight goes off when you start listening. It stays on during the scan, which I like. I like that. And so there's a lot of variables. So, but I would still guess maybe 12 hours on average for a full battery charge. That's my estimate. Of course, if you don't leave it on full time, you just have it on for a couple hours and you turn it off for a couple hours, it's going to extend that time, because my understanding is that these rechargeable batteries will regain some of their charge when they don't have something, they're not powering something. So that might extend the life. But that is the only negative thing I found about this. Now, it doesn't have an MP3 player, but as you see, it does have ATS. It does scan everything on the band. So it's going through the shortwave band, and it's going to take it probably 10 minutes to get through it. So I'll probably stop it. Now, I'm going to let it run and see what it has found so far using this tiny telescopic antenna. I don't know if it's found any station. Just got to run for a few minutes. Yeah, it's way up to 16 megahertz. And it's, what time is it? Let me turn around. It's 7:45 in the morning, so it's late for listening to shortwave. So it's got a bunch of negatives going against it. I wish, you know, I'm always picky. I wish in this mode it would show you how many stations it's found as it's searching. It only shows you when it finds a station. It tells you the next number it's storing it in. Not a big deal, just my preference. Again, I want to thank Mike for making these plaques for me. I really like them. We're up to 18, and we're going to go to, what did I say? We're going to go to 21.95. Well, I think I'll let it go. Hey, you might want to skip forward on this part of the video, but I'm just going to let it scan and sit here and babble. Yep, it's up to 20, so we're getting close. I don't know if it found anything. I did do a scan yesterday afternoon with the same conditions early yesterday afternoon. No, I didn't. Day before. And I found about 3 stations, a normal 3 that I find that are within the United States. Here we go, 21.5. Let's see how many it found. Let me move this back out of my way so I don't knock it over. There's one. Can we turn the volume up? That's pretty good. That might be Radio Martini. There's one. It's a little stronger. Whoops. I'm pushing the wrong button. Got to push the memory button. Okay, there's nothing there. There's another one. Nothing there. Another one. Something there really weak. 7, 8. Really weak. 9, 10, nothing. So it found 10 signals, of which I think there was like 3 that really had something on it, like this one. Now, it does turn the backlight off very quickly to save the battery. I'm impressed. I mean, let me turn this down. I mean, this little 6-inch telescopic antenna did receive some shortwave stations. Of course, most of them are in the United States. I think that may have been Radio Martini. I'm not positive, but that's quite a ways. That's probably 800 miles from me up in the northeast part of the United States. Anyway, if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. I want to thank you for watching. And again, thanks to Mike for these plaques. And have a great day. Bye-bye.